morning, everybody. It is about 10:30 on Friday. I am just finally finished packing up, had my breakfast, got cleaned up, and I'm ready to go. It rained until about 7 this morning. It started probably after 11. I did not sleep very good. Don't know why. I lost my hammock straps. So I don't know if I left them at Salmon River when I went for the day trip and I took my hammock out to dry, or if they're somewhere here, but I've looked everywhere. I spent like hours last night looking, which is kind of why I didn't record a lot, because I was just looking for these hammock straps. But I did bring an extra pair. They're not great. I tied knots on the ends, and they're the tree ones, but they don't have any kind of like, yeah, so I'm going to be using those for the next 2 days. I'm going to keep an eye out, because this is the thing, is now I'm starting to like lose things, and I thought I lost my shovel and my little thing back here, but I did find that, but I would rather have lost that than those hammock straps. It's a windy one this morning. Let me just take you one more. This is where nice and dry spot. It poured a little bit last night, that's for sure. Let's make sure I don't forget anything. Goodbye, Wolf Brook. It's gorgeous here. I do love it. There was some kind of like, I don't know if they were leeches or night worms or something in the water there. Just little tiny things. So I wasn't going for a swim there. They're in behind, way back there. There is the brook, and I did my little freshening up there this morning. Yeah, I'm excited for today. First stop is Telegraph Brook. All my gear is wet. I'm hoping when I get to Telegraph Brook, the sun will be shining bright, and I can maybe do what I did last time I did the footpath and just dump everything out and sit there while it dries. I'm going to try to get to Goose Creek. I had planned to go to Tweedle Dee waterfalls for the night, but I don't know, man. This was a primitive campsite. There, I didn't see a bathroom, I didn't see a bear hang, and I don't know if I'm in the mood with my hammock straps being crappy as well, like just to camp out at a primitive again. I'm off into this little woods, and then I go up this hill up here. There's a bathroom. It's after you start going up the trail, of course. Beautiful, but very windy. See if we can see the raven. It's decided to make my second breakfast stop instead of Telegraph Brook. I'm gonna do it here. Look at this old sign. Oh, I love it. Here we are at the beautiful Hunter Brook. I was getting really hungry, and there's another hill coming, and I just go 2 kilometers away from Telegraph. So, by the way, here's what I'm eating. So I'm waiting for an electrolyte tab to fizz out in my water so I can get some extra power. What I'm eating here is the Costco mix that has the M&Ms and the almonds and stuff. It used to have a lot more M&Ms than it does now. Like, look at, oh yeah. And then I went to Walmart and I got some mangoes. Definitely don't get the Walmart mangoes. They're different. I usually get mine at Costco. I got some papayas. A couple other like mix. I got a dried fruit mix from Walmart. This is actually from yesterday and the day before mixed together. So I'm not even into today's cache. But I'm gonna get a big healthy second breakfast going on. And these are my shoes that I decided to wear. They're Keens. They have ankle support. My feet are killing me. They're not used to them. I have blisters on blisters and I don't even want to show you because they're terrible. That's why I want to go to Goose Creek tonight, is because I want to soak my feet in the salt water, because honestly that is such a good decision to soak your feet when they're sore, they're full of blisters. I made the executive decision. My stuff is wet. I want to go down there and get my feet in that water, and I might. It's a long walk, but there's a fly driving me insane, and it might almost be worth it. But here's Telegraph Brook campsite. I have pictures of me getting in this waterfall a few years back. It's definitely a lot different from what I remember. I think I just came down and just hung out here, and I had a little black bug that was just hanging out with me while I was drying all my gear. But this would be a nice little camp spot as well, eh? Telegraph Brook. On the way to Martin Head, the forest has changed. A lot more leaves and greenery. I've heard a couple cardinals. Really beautiful. It's a very technical section, very muddy and slippery. I'm gonna keep going. This is Quiddy River. This is what I thought Rapidy was. I'm looking at the book the whole way, I'm following maps, but I still managed to mess it up. And here's my water crossing. Now, last time I did this water crossing, I was like, oh yeah, I can do this without changing my shoes. It even kind of is tempting this time. Look at it. Boom, 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 boom. But you know what's going to happen? If I don't wear my swim shoes, I'm going to get soaked. After that, there's a hill, and then we kind of zigzag through Martin Head. Don't see a bear hang here or a bathroom, but I didn't really look at all here to see. It's beautiful though. It's like a little beach. I think I should be able to make it to Tweedle Dee. I definitely have to make it to Tweedle Dee. Tweedledem. But then it's up to me, I guess, if I'm going to do the 2 more kilometers to Goose Creek. I'm not feeling to do it, but we'll see. I ripped my Fundy book. I've got some duct tape. So we're gonna, after like 3 trips, I think we're gonna, ow, I keep getting bit. There. I guess it's gonna have to do, like, that's what it is. Ouch, 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 ouch. You can't stop because the bugs are just all over you. So it's like, you have to keep going. I'm not happy about it. So I'm up top of the Quiddy River hill, like 100 and some odd meters straight up. And look, someone left trail magic. There's a stout in there and some emergency supplies like gas and food and snacks and even dog snacks in here and first aid and stuff like that. So that's amazing. It's just at the time that you just really need it, you know what I mean? If I felt like drinking tonight, I would be all over that stout. It would take all of my pain away. But I'll leave it for somebody else. Thank you for the trail magic. It would have been amazing. If I needed it, I'm so happy it was here. We are starting the Martin Head. I have to spray more spray on me. These bugs are crazy. Martin Head, you can see there is some people camped out down there. It's Friday night. Sorry. Okay. I guess I'm not. There's people down there. They're camping. So yeah, I'm further down. As you can see, there's quite a few people set up. Bet they're probably going to be up late tonight having a couple beers, so it wouldn't be the greatest place to camp. You have to drive down a pretty crazy road to get down there, so I've seen some cars do it though. Last time I was down here, I did a day trip to Martin Head, and there was a few cars, like low clearance cars that did it. If you ever want to come partying, find your way down to Martin Head at the beach. I've got 2 more kilometers to Tweedle Dee, Tweedledum Falls, and I think that's where I'm gonna stay tonight. And I've drank over 3 liters of water, but I'm still feeling pretty thirsty, so it's crazy. And I don't think there's any more elevation changes. It's mainly just hugging these tight switchbacks from around Martin Head, which is a challenge, don't get me wrong, but it's not straight uphill. Sounds like a mouse or a mole or whatever. There it is. They're like the new squirrel, because I haven't seen barely any squirrels at all. It used to be just squirrels everywhere. I don't know what happened. I'm honestly a little worried about it. All right, here we are. I'm definitely not making it further than this. It's definitely going to be another creepy night alone in the forest. A lot of places I can see to hang my hammocks. I'm just going to take off my pack and have some cheesies. Who knew? Just bring chocolate bars and cheesies when you go hiking, because like I don't want any of this crap that I've been eating, all these nuts and stuff. I don't want any of these dinners. I just want some damn cheesies and some chocolate bars and maybe some gummy bears. Like, I just did a hard day, you know? Here is, oh, Fundy. Oh no, my cheesies. Oh no. Oh, you put the, I don't even care. I don't care. Check. This site offers a feel for the unique Fundy fog forest with its small peaceful waterfall and brook that runs through the lichen festooned trees typical of this uncommon forest type in the Fundy coastal region. This is quaint. I camped here once before, so this will be my second time. When I mentioned it to people, nobody knew what it was anyway. I said Tweedle Dee, Tweedledum, and they looked at me like I have 50 heads. I don't know if they just don't have the Fundy book, or like I was like, I'm going to Tweedle Dee, Tweedledum, and they're like, okay. Have fun. If you don't have the book, you miss out. So get the book if you plan. Alright, hammock secured. Like, all they have is these. So you're meant to like hug them multiple times and then just use this. So like, these are the worst straps ever. But my nice cinch straps are sitting at Salmon River, and someone's probably like, oh my gosh, somebody is hammock camping without their straps. Gonna put the tarp down and high enough up that I'm not worried about critters. Because I did not like that night that I woke up and there was something staring at me and playing with my water bottle. Let's see if I can get that. Secrets to doing a bear hang, in case you don't know. And you tie the rock around, or tie the rope around the rock. I don't know, that's not good. They usually just like do like a present. Do you know what I mean? I'm just not in the mood for to do a present. Do you know what I mean? Do something just to get the rock like around it, right? And then you take the rock and you throw it. No. And then you lose the rock in the bushes. And you're sitting here with this rope coming around with me. Let's do this again. Oh, that was a really shitty job. Shit. These trees are terrible. So I realize I haven't been sharing my dinners. Mostly because I'm exhausted and rushing. Tonight's dinner is this, I don't know if I got it at Walmart or where I got it from a long time ago. But it's a butternut dal with chickpeas and rice. I don't think there's any meat, so you can't go wrong with it. It's actually really good, except I don't know what a 1.5 cup is. And this is what happened to my meal last night. It turned into freaking soup. Last night I had happy yak shrimp curry. I have pad thai left. And there's dinner in front of the hammock. How's that for the good life? Camping. Everyone's like, a spork? They're so useless, but I can tell you one thing that a spork is useful for, which makes all of the useless days worthwhile. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Sit around for 20 minutes with this, trying to send a message, and this is what I have to deal with. So I'm trying to find a hole, and I went walking for quite some time, but I can't find a hole in the sky. I'm in my pajamas. It's getting dark. So creepy in the forest. Look at my night mode. Close it together. And then I close half of the other side. I want it warm. Last night it was too hot, but tonight it's cold. That's what they say in the hammock world. I have a good hang. I laid in there. It felt really good. I feel like I might get some sleep, and then I have 10 kilometers tomorrow to get to Goose River. If I can do that, I know I was planning an exit plan, leaving my bag at the white car trail. Anyways, you probably can't see me because it's so dark. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow, and if I decide to do it, I'm gonna try my best not to though. Night!